Hey, what's up guys, Joel here. So I recently went on a trip to Havasu Falls, and today I wanted to make a video explaining what I brought with me and like what kind of gears you need as a first-time backpacker. Alright, let's begin. The first and most important thing you need to bring on like a backpacking trip, or in my case to Havasu Falls, is a backpack. Now, there's a lot of backpacks out there and I really didn't know which one to get, but I had to narrow it down for my budget and whether I like the style of it, because that really matters to me, and the functionality of it. So what I got was the North Face 65 liter Terranova backpack. And let me turn it this way so you can read it. So this holds about 65 liters worth of stuff. It has a water bladder compartment where you can put your water bladder. Has side pockets and enough pockets to carry like other stuff. Now the next important thing you need to bring on this trip would be right here. This is a single person tent. This is the Passage 1 from, I believe, I forgot where I got it from, REI. I got this from REI for about $120. It holds one person, and it's really lightweight, and it's the size of my sleeping bag. And that gets me to the next point. You need something to sleep in. I recommend a sleeping bag, and I got this on Amazon. This is the Compact Series Adventure. I can link everything down below, but this is really compact sleeping bag. I'm about 6 foot, and this fits me nicely, and it fits in my backpack nicely. And now I'm going to talk about like more of the accessories and necessities that you need to bring, such as like food and water. So the first thing I have up is this Mountain House MRE like kind of pouch. This one is the rice and chicken. You don't necessarily have to get rice and chicken. You can buy whatever you want. This is Mountain House brand, and you could also order this on Amazon or find them in Walmart. I bought the 2 to 3 servings, which is like the size of my head. You should probably buy the 1 serving. It's a little bit smaller, and you can pack a little bit more food if you want. But yep, this I can link in the description below. Now, in order to cook your food or make hot water, you next need butane. Now, butane, you get this at your local what's it called? Sport Chalet. It's about, I believe, $5, $5 to $8 for a tank. But there's a tank in this size. This is the 8.11 ounce, and there's another one twice the size, so about 16 ounce. We used maybe, there's about 3 of us. We used maybe like 1 of this in total between the 3 of us. So I'd say to bring 2 of these 8 ounce butane tanks just to be safe. And then next, what you need is something to cook that. So, oop, I dropped the cap, but I forgot what this was called, but this is basically the ignition switch to the stove. It has its own lighting mechanism. Let me just focus in. Hopefully it focuses. Come on, right here. Well, no. So it basically has its own lighting, right? And then it opens up so you can set a stove on top. It's really small, but you shouldn't be really packing like a kitchen stove. But that brings me to the next necessity or amenity that you need. So next on this list, you would need a pot or pan. So right here I have this set, cooking set from Amazon. I forgot what it's called, but I definitely will link it. So this right here, this is a pan. I personally did not fry anything. The most important compartment that I did use was this pot right here. Now, see, this pot boils water, and I got mold on this. Uh-oh. This is just like a pot, and then you can boil your water, and you can use your Mountain House food in it. Comes with the lid, and just other utensils to clean. So yeah, that's what you need to cook. Alright, some other things you should bring as well would be a nice and bright flashlight. This I got on Amazon. This is the XML T6 something. The refund flashlight. It adjusts. It's a LED flashlight. It's really strong actually. 1 headlamp, for yourself when you're walking or using the restroom. And then I would recommend getting a lamp for your tent. So this is really bright. This one is on Amazon as well. I forgot what it was called. Divine LEDs. I could link everything below again, but this basically you just pull it out and then you got a nice little lamp. So So the next on my list are shoes. Now you don't really need hiking shoes. You can use like tennis shoes or anything like that. But I personally wanted to get my own hiking shoes, so I bought these Columbia walking boots, or whatever you want to call it. These are size 10.5s. You see there's already dirt on it because, you know, from a recent trip. This definitely helped walking a lot because it's a 10-mile hike from the hilltop to your campsite. This helped trekking the, you know, like the path so much easier since there's rocks and all that. Normal shoes would probably kind of hurt. Next, and this is also something you don't need, but I would definitely recommend because there is a portion of the hike at Havasu that requires you walking in water. And these are the Adidas water shoes. And yes, if you know me already, I'm really like, you know, I really care about what my stuff looks like. So of course, these are Adidas. They do have holes in the bottom so your water can sink out. But definitely water shoes are a must. If anything, you can get like what my friend did. He had like fly knits. I forgot. No, not fly knits, but they're mesh. So the waters came out really easily. These really come in handy because their shoe dries really quickly. Now, clothing and like camping clothing is not really an essential, but I found it to be really beneficial to me. And let's start off with what I bought. So this is basically like a Airwick kind of boxer. This, whew, you don't know when it's super hot or super wet. This dries really quick. Next would be some really lightweight pants, cargo pants with like zippers and all that. These are Colombian brand, so let me see right here. This is not a paid advertisement, by the way. I'm not that well known, but this is Colombian brand. These are super lightweight and really beneficial when you're carrying a bunch of gear with you. You don't want your clothes to feel heavy or feel super damp. Next would be some wool socks. These are also on Amazon. Definitely recommend wool socks for hiking so your skin doesn't rub against the shoes. And then also have these like kind of like meshy ankle socks for my water shoes. And then last but not least, I have some dry fit shirts. So now you don't really need to buy all this stuff. It definitely is a plus to have just a set. You don't really need to bring that many clothes as well. Maybe like 2 sets for like 3 to 5 days. That's perfectly enough for you guys. I definitely would recommend you picking up just like a set of these, if anything, and then just because it keeps you dry and it dry off really quick when you're hiking in the water or when it's really hot. And if you're like me and you have camera gear that you want to bring, I would recommend packing light. I didn't bring a camera bag or camera case or anything like that. The only thing I had was my camera that I'm recording on now and my Dolica compact tripod that I did strap on the side, and I was able to carry it through these straps right here. And my camera, I held it all the way through the entire trip. I had it on me the entire time. I would recommend definitely packing light, no more than about 38 pounds, just because it's the weight on you. And if anything, you don't need all the requirement or all the gear that I have. You could just mix and match. But definitely everything I had was would recommend just because it made my trip a lot easier. So that was it. That's my quick little like, what should I bring to Havasu Falls for beginners. Let me know if you have any questions, and if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Peace.